Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night, everybody. Did you ever wonder why there are some different in economic experiment? Hopefully, you will get your answer in my presentation today, because I will discuss with you guys about inference in economic experiments. Firstly, I will tell about summary, and then the second, the problem, the third, conclusion, and lastly, author suggestion. Okay, firstly, I will talk about summary. This paper systematizes and discusses experimental designs with regard to the inference that can, and perhaps more important, that cannot be made from particular designs. And then the second, the problem. The problem, usually scholars in every nation use randomization as the defining quality and equate experiments with randomized controlled trials. The former rely on the research designed to ex ante ensure ceteris paribus conditions that facilitate the identification of causal treatment effects. Observational studies rely on an ex post control of confounders through statistical modeling. Internal validity refers to causal inference and can be best ensured in completely controlled artificial environment such as experimental laboratories. External validity, in contrast, is concerned with regularities in complex real-life situations where many influences interact in there. And then we going to conclusion. First, natural experiments is perhaps unfortunate because they lack an experimental manipulate. In some, natural experiments are neither natural nor experiments, but may be structurally close to randomization. And the second, researchers would resort to the p-value in each circumstance, transparently explain their inferential reasoning, and emphasize that no generalization towards a numerically larger population is involved. Is involved. Sorry guys. And the third, control over the environment generally decreases from lab experiment to field experiment, irrespective of whether they are based on treatment comparisons or not. Then lastly, researchers who use frequent this inferential statistic in the analysis of non-random samples not explicate and justify why and how they base their inferential reasoning on the notion of superpopulation. Then lastly, we can suggest from author himself an adequate differentiation of experimentation designs advance the understanding of what we can infer from different types of experimental studies. Several points should be kept. First, a random process of data generation. 2. The informational content of frequentist tools such as p-values different in randomization based inference as opposed to sampling based inference. And then number 3, the sampling based standard error used in a two-sample t-test is often as an approximation in randomization because it based in inference. And then lastly, in the context of economic experiments, there are two different meanings of the term control. And then we go to journal writer. The writer of this journal is Norbert Wischauer, Sven Gunnar, Oliver Mufov, and Claudia Becker. Well, I think some of you guys uh, talking about when there's no the name of journal, because the name of journal itself is the name of this presentation is inference in economic experiments. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your attention to my funny presentation. You can give some comment in below here in YouTube comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you everybody.